Jakey's Pizza, and Versatile Video. Presenting you this morning, Girls Soccer 1984. At Mesa Verde Field, we have the Mira Mesa Angels, 3-4 on the year, facing the Gremlins, who are 6-1. I'm George Marble. I'll be calling all the play-by-play for you. We'll be back with the action in just one moment. And welcome to Mesa Verde Field, where we have girls soccer this morning. The 6- and 7-year-olds playing each other. The Mira Mesa Angels and the Gremlins, who are in the green. Should be an exciting game as we get ready for the kickoff at center circle. Beautiful morning for a soccer game. You couldn't ask for anything better. And we're about ready to get underway as the referee gets himself in position. And the official today is Paul Gelvizon, Paul in the black attire. Jacobs would like to welcome you to this game and also Versatile Video. We're happy to do this for you, and I hope you're going to enjoy it because it should be entertaining throughout. As these teams, regardless of what their records are very competitive, and we're off. Kickoff, center circle made by the Angels. And now the soccer ball is going in the direction of the Gremlins. Here we go. Kick going over towards the far sideline. Kicked away now by Adrian Castelloni. Far sideline now in the corner. Chased bound by the Gremlins, by the Angels, and out of bounds in the corner. And you take a look at the goalie there for the Gremlins. Kathy Ross will be it for the first half. Get ready now for a throw-in. Correction, a kickoff from the corner. And the Angels get it in play. Gremlins, though, are controlling it on their offensive side and kicking it towards that goal, but a lot of red jerseys around. Now a hard kick and a nice catch by the goalie of the Angels. So an excellent play there. That was Leanne Ledesna making the play. And today the Angels will be defending. To our right and to our left will be the Gremlins. And so far the Gremlins are in their offensive territory in the opening moments of this soccer game. Whistle blown. We're going to have another kickoff by the goal area. A hard slashing kick. Nice pass over to the Angels, and a nice block there by Aaron Sobiek. Another hard kick going down towards the goal on the left side. Taken there by the goalie, Leanne Ledesna. And a correction, that is Aaron, the goalie. Hard kick now by the Angels as they try to get it away on the far sideline. And it's going to be out of bounds. We're going to have a throw-in by the Angels. And here come the Gremlins again on the attack. Overall on the far sideline near the corner, but it's rolling out of bounds, and the Angels will take over. And you take a look at the official today, Paul Gelbazant. Doing a good job so far as we just get underway. Now a kick near the goal. It's going to go wide to the right, and laying on it is the goalie for the Angels, Aaron Sobiek. And the Angels are just trying to get it away as the Gremlins keep it in their offensive area. And now at the ball, Casey Lanier. Now she loses it to a couple of Angels, and they're fighting for it in the corner. And they're hesitating at this point. Now another kick away, and a nice hard slashing kick, but that will go out of bounds. And you take a look at Jenny Rita wearing the lucky 13, and she's a good size for this Age group, they say 6 and 7 year olds. And she looks like she's got a nice foot on her. And we got play resuming as the Angels kick it out. And a hard kick, right near the goal. An attempted possible shot, no, not made. Not quite in the position there. Jill Hanneman. It will go out of bounds in the far corner. So we have a corner kick coming up. The Gremlins will kick it out from the far corner. Still in the offensive area. Whistle blown. We're going to try another one. And this time it will be by the Angels. Gremlins showing why they are 6-0-1 on the year at this point. Dominating play in their offensive area as the Angels have not gotten past the center circle line in this soccer game. Jenny Rita now kicking it. A little wide to the right. Not enough oomph on it, as they say. And another hard kick. That is blocked by the Angels. And the referee signaling a penalty kick that will be made by the Angels. As we get prepared to have the Angels possibly get it over the offensive line, but they're not doing it. And now the Gremlins again penetrating with Becky Lavelle, dribbling it around and passing it off to Nae Pouve. A lot of Angels around, though. Slowing down play by the Gremlins. Now the ball is rolling out in the far corner, out of bounds. And correction, it's still in play. Angels trying very hard. They are 3-4-1 on the year. They are coached by Nae Pouve, and here they come. Some penetration by them. Now over near the center circle area. Jenny Reeder kicking it away for the Gremlins, keeping it in the offensive area for the Green Gremlins. But it goes out, and the Gremlins will keep the soccer ball and throw it in, as the throw will be made by Casey Lanier. Angels controlling it for a moment. Back to the Gremlins and Nae Pouve. A cross kick. Angels get it back, but lose it out of bounds. So the Gremlins will take over the nearest sideline, near the corner. The throw-in is made. As you see, a cluster of Angels around the ball, and we'll have another one coming up. Time a kick, and it was kicked right near the Gremlins, and they're going to have a chance. And dribbling it around is Becky Lavelle. Correction, Jill Hanneman. A whistle blown, and another penalty kick coming up. This time by the Angels. And this is their opportunity to get it over the center line and establish some offense. And a hard kick block by a player over there. That slows the penetration for him. We're having another kick, though, for him. Getting another chance. And here we go with the action. Hard kick. And taken back to the Gremlins, and Catherine Thomas. Catherine passing it off to Wendy Trashner. Gremlins again in their offensive area. Another hard kick and a nice one. Taking a shot on goal, a weak one by Catherine Thomas. Not enough sock on it. Jenny now kicking it, getting it blocked. Angels holding their defense at the right time. It's a scoreless soccer game. We are in the middle of the first period at Mesa Verde Field. And now penetration by the Gremlins again. Jenny kicking it, but no one's there to receive it, and we got the Angels. And the Gremlins again Angels get it back. And a hard kick by Jill Hanneman. No go. And it will be the Angels again with it. So we have out of bounds. And we will have a kick coming up by the Angels. And we have a little delay here as the people get organized. This is the 6- and 7-year-olds playing soccer. Come the Angels now. But a hard kick, it's going to be wide. Actually short to the left and out of bounds by the Gremlins. They have taken about 5 shots on goal so far in this first half. The Angels have not got over the center line as of yet. So it's been all Gremlins so far. But the Angels again getting a chance, possibly, to get some offense established. And the kick coming up. And it was passed over to a teammate, but she did not get a handle on it. And the Gremlins taking another shot on goal. Now an inside shot there, kicked, but defense gets back in time for the Angels. Another kick by Jill Hanneman, and now the Angels get it on. So the Angels crossing over the center circle for the first time, and now a nice hard kick by the Angels, and here comes some penetration. And that is by Leanne Ledesma, I believe. Leanne dribbling over the far sideline, and the Angels for the first time get it over. Another kick. Goalie though right there for the Gremlins. Kathy Ross. Kathy putting it in play, but the Angels still have it. Now to the center of the field. Have a bunch of players down. And a kick kicked away. It will be out of bounds. And we'll see who will get it back. And you see the Angel fans out today rooting for their team, trying very hard. They are 3-4, but the Gremlins are 6-0-1, so the Gremlins have the advantage, at least in terms of performance so far, but Angels are fighting tough. Out of bounds. And the Angels will take over. And the throw-in.
Go, Adrian!
Kicked away. Defense now by Andrea Ginsburg.
Go, Adrian!
And the fullback kicks it hard for the Gremlins, and a nice kick. A nice slashing kick and a good lead one. And here come the Gremlins. We got a 2-on-1. Actually now a 2-on-2 as the Angels get back. But penetration now, Catherine Thomas. Catherine passing it over to Wendy. Wendy kicking it, but not hard enough and losing it. And the Angels will kick it away. But the Gremlins are back on their offensive side. Catherine Thomas kicking it, losing it. Angels get it back. Jenny Reeder kicking it away. Angels near the center line. A hard kick, but blocked by Sarah Nabat. Angels not quite getting control of it, but now kicking it to the offensive area. And another kick. The Gremlins on the move, but the ball is right near the out-of-bounds area. But now a nice hard kick by the Angels. Will that ball stay in bounds? It won't. It will roll out. But a nice attempt by him as they try hard to get the momentum on a breakaway to possibly get ahead in this game, because we have a scoreless 0-0 tie at the moment in this first half. Throw-in by the Gremlins from the far sideline. Battle continues as we have a bunch of players in a little circle. Jenny Reeder now with it. Jenny dribbling it, passing it off. Taken back by the Angels. A missed kick by the Gremlins. But now the same person kicks it back over the line. That by Andrea Ginsburg. Angels will get it back, though. Andrea
Andrea Ginsburg now with the soccer ball, dribbling it, losing it to the Angels, and now pursuit by the Gremlins. Jenny Reeder, a hard kick, and kicked out of bounds by Kathleen Thomas. And you take a look at the crowd for the Gremlins over to the far right, and they're penetrating very hard. The far corner, kicked now by Wendy Trashner, chasing it, but the Angels get it back. But now Gremlins controlling, and a hard kick, and a nice stop by the Angels goalie, Erin Sobiek. Take a look at that play again. A hard slashing kick by Wendy Trashner, but a nice laying down save by Erin Sobiek. She just trapped it hard with her hands. Back to the action now, and we have number 10 pursuing it, Jill Hanneman for the Gremlins. Chased now by Kathleen Thomas. Kathy passing it off. Nobody in sight. She's getting it back and dribbling it, trying to find Jill Hanneman. Whistle blown, and the referee will stop play. And we will have a kick coming up. Again, the referee today is Paul Gilbazon. We have some changes now. Coming out for the Gremlins is Andrea Ginsburg. And coming in, as we will try to establish that, and number 5, Janelle Harmon, now in the soccer game for the undefeated Gremlins. Now a kick short to the left, out of bounds, and chased over there by the Angels goalie, Erin Sobiek. And you take a look at the officials over there, the linesmen, keeping track of the sidelines as to the out of bounds plays. And we have a kick coming up by the Angels in the far corner. Kicked away by the Gremlins. Angels getting it back on defense, doing a very good job considering the shots on goal. Another short shot, not enough muscle on that soccer ball, so Gremlins will try it again. Jenny Reeder kicking it, but it will go out of bounds on the far corner. So we'll have a kick coming up by the Angels. Short kick. A hard high kick now by Jill Hanneman, short of the goal. Gremlins knocking on the door again, though. Wendy Trashner. A hard kick and a save by the goalie of the Angels. A nice play by Erin Sobiek, doing a great job keeping this game scoreless. But Angels kicking it away from the Gremlins, but the Gremlins penetrating again in their offensive territory. Kathleen Thomas controlling it for the Gremlins. And now a nice kick. And right there to receive it is Wendy Trashner. Wendy now with the shot. It's going to be caught by the goalie, Erin Sobiek, doing a fine job at the net. Hard kick by the Angels, so they try to get it out of that defense of area. Out of bounds, far sideline near the center circle area. As we have a pause and play for one moment, as the Angels, the Gremlins will take over, throw in. And a nice lead pass for Wendy Trashner. Wendy now against 2 Angel defenders, losing it. Kicked back by Jill Hanneman, but the Angels are there to receive it. A hard kick and a nice block by the goalie. Whistle blown, however, and we're going to have a kick coming up. Wendy Trashner kicking it hard, but again, the goalie for the Angels just doing a great job. Erin Sobiek blocking it, keeping it in front of her, and no score. So we'll have a kick by the Gremlins. And the kick will be made by, this is a goal kick, penalty kick coming up, and it's going to be a possible goal right here. And kicking it will be Wendy Trashner. She's had many shots, and here's the hard kick. And there it is. It is in, and we have a 1-0 ball game. Wendy Trashner kicking it home for the Gremlins, and they lead 1-0. So we're getting ready to kick it off. The Gremlins ahead 1-0 in this first half. Goal by Wendy Trashner. Wendy had a lot of shots on goal herself, along with her teammate Jill Hanneman, but finally hitting it home on the left side of the net. A penalty kick, so she had a running start and an advantage. So the Gremlins leading it as we have the referee, Paul Gelbazan, throwing it, placing it in the center as we begin action again. So the whistle is blown and we're underway. Jenny Reeder controlling for the Gremlins in the defensive area for him. And pass back to Wendy Trashner. Wendy losing it. Has a nice kick by the Angels going towards the far sideline and kicked away as the Gremlins try to get the momentum going again. Angels fighting back, though. They're not going to give up at all in this soccer game. And a hard kick. And a missed one by the Angels. But a dribbling action, but it will be out of bounds. And we will have a throw it by number 8, Lisa Hanneman. Angels penetrating. Jill Hanneman, the sister of Lisa, with it. Jill now kicking it away, and now she's got it back. It's almost like passing it to herself and dribbling very hard and nicely, swirling around defenders, and now kicking it, and it will go out to the goalie for the Angels, Erin Sobiek. And Erin will kick it away. Our score, 1-0 the Gremlins in this first half. George Marble is my name. A good morning to you. Hope all of you at Shakey's and Versatile Video enjoying the soccer game. It's very exciting. Even though the Gremlins have been dominant, the Angels have fought back with some great defense, especially by the goaltender. Battle continues as the Angels try to get it out of the defensive area. Jenny Reeder kicking it. Angels blocking nicely by another kick by Reeder. And now Reeder will kick it out of bounds. And taken over by the... Actually, it must have went off a foot of the Angels as the Gremlins will keep control. Lisa Hanneman, and now out of bounds. And you see Erin Sobiek awaiting the possible shot by the Gremlins, doing a fine job today. Gremlins have been just all over the offense today. And they're coming back for more, maybe. Here we go, near the inside area of the goal. Angels get it back, a kick, but right there the Gremlins, and Jill Hanneman. Jill kicking it, trying to find an open person, does not. And the goalie for the Angels, Sobiek, kicking it back. Hanneman over to the far corner. Whistle blown, out of bounds, the call. We're going to have a kick coming up. But no, it is the end of the first half. So that whistle has finished it for this first part of the soccer game. The score after first half, the Gremlins leading the Angels 1-0.
We We are Shakey's Pizza and Versatile Video. We hope you're enjoying the show. What we want to know is, when is your next scheduled game? Because we'd like to be there to tape it. Hey, give us a call at 693-1913 or ask one of the managers. Thank you.
Go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
So we're getting close to starting the second half. As you see there, the big Angels sign and the mascot over there, the youngster over in the red uniform, sitting right near that sign. Well, the first half saw the Angels go scoreless, but they fought very hard. They played excellent defense as the Gremlins penetrated very hard offensively, always around that goal. But the goalie for the Angels, Aaron Sobiak, played outstanding and made some outstanding saves also. On a lot of shots on goal by Wendy Trashner and the Hanneman sisters, who played superbly, making some good passes. But ironically enough, after all those great saves on the ball moving around in play, the goal was scored by the Gremlins. The only one in the game, but by Wendy Trashner, and she had a penalty kick goal. Ball set up in the goal area, and she scored. And we're underway. The kickoff made by the Gremlins. Gremlins now defending from our right, and the Angels defending from our left. And here we go again, as the Gremlins dribble it away, controlled by Wendy Trashner. Wendy losing it back to the Angels. Angels sure had some words a lot with the coach, Holly Pouvet, cheering them on to get themselves started in the second half in their offense. And again, kicking it hard, Wendy Trashner doing a fine job, showing some good soccer skill. And now back Catherine Thomas's way for the Gremlins, but scooped up nicely by the goalie. A new one in the second half, Leanne Ledesna, will be taken over, and she will be in the goal. Leanne pursuing it and grabbing it. And a nice kick away. Right there, Angels. Miss kick by Jenny Reeder. But she gets back on a track, but it is out of bounds, and we'll have a throw-in from the far sideline. And the Gremlins will throw it in with Andrea Ginsberg doing the honors. And here come the Gremlins again. Blocked by the Angels, but to no avail, and here we go. Wendy, a hard kick, wide to the left. She's the one who has scored that goal, the only one in the game in the first period, first half, you should say, and it was a penalty kick. Now we have out of bounds, and it will be the Angels goalie, the new one for the second half, Leanne Ledesna, setting it up for one of the Angel players. Nice kick and a nice pass
Up, Casey, up.
as the Angels chase it. And the Gremlins kicking it out of bounds.
Down this way.
Catherine Thomas. And now the
Down to
Angels
Aaron.
will throw in.
Turn around. Throw it hard. Now. All right.
Throw-in is made.
Up very hard. The other way.
Suit and the Angels.
All right. Go.
A nice block by Katie Raniker against Catherine Thomas, but pursuit by the Angels, closing the door a little bit, but now another kick, and it's going to go wide to the left, and the goalie was not quite in position. That shot was accurate. But nonetheless, it is saved by the Angels, and they will kick it out of that defensive area. Here we go, Wendy Trashner dribbling it nicely, kicking it hard.
And it was a goal. And Wendy showing some good skill with her feet. Able to dribble it around and do it on her own. But as Wendy gets her second goal of the day, it's 2-0 now, the Gremlins. So Wendy Trashner kicking the goal, her second one of the soccer game. Now the Gremlins are up by 2-0. The goal was actually her own doing. She dribbled it around some defenders and just kicked it to the right side of the net, doing a fine job on it. Gremlins kicking it high and hard, and now getting it back into their offensive area. They really are a fine soccer team. Nice feed, and Catherine Thomas has it. Catherine kicking it away, but red jerseys are all over it.
Nary the other
And
way.
a block by the Angels. Mistakenly. We're going to have a kick coming up as the referee takes the soccer ball. And it shall be made as we have a little confusion on the field. And who shall kick it? It will be Jill Hanneman, I believe. We shall wait and see now. As the play has been stopped here for a moment. Really nice morning out here at Mesa Verde Field. Angels and Gremlins. And the kick made, and a hard one by Jenny Reeder. Reeder gets it back, though. Whistle blown, we're going to have another kick coming up. And you take a look at one of the coaches for the Angels, screaming hard, rooting the Angels on. They're having some difficulty getting themselves established offensively again here in the second half. A hard kick by Katie Raniker. Katie will actually switched off, and Beth Duffy will throw in for the Angels. Hard throwing, but the Gremlins are right there to take over, and here they come again. Hard dribbling by Hanneman. Jill penetrating hard with the Angels, kicking it out nicely, but back we go with Kathy Ross for the Gremlins. Kathy, who played a goal in the first half, is now on the field as a forward. And we have an offsides, I believe, and it shall be taken over by the Angels as they have a chance to boot it hard and away from the defensive area. And now a nice hard lopping kick, but nobody there for the Angels to receive it. And the chase is on. A nice block by the Gremlins.
Kick it, Nary, this way towards Mom.
And here comes Nairi Pouvet, the daughter of the coach, Holly.
Come on, get in there.
And here comes Catherine Thomas for the Gremlins as Jenny Reeder right behind her, kicking it hard. And the pursuit is on, but the goalie for the Angels, Leanne Ledesma, scooping it up. Now a short kick. Gremlins getting it back.
Shoot!
Hard kick by Catherine, blocked nicely by the Angels.
Shoot! Come on, Nicole!
Defense has played very well for the Angels, holding off the Gremlins, but their offense has not been there so far.
Come on,
But here's a chance for them, and now here come the Angels. Over the center line, and not quite, as the wall-hard defense of the Gremlins just kicked it back right into their offensive territory. And here comes Wendy Trashner. Wendy scoring 2 already, trying for 3. But to no avail, as the goalie, Leanne Ledesma, putting it back away. Angels losing it back to the Gremlins again. A hard kick blocked by the defense again. Catherine Thomas going inside, losing it, and Ledesma picks it up for the Angels. More pursuit. Ledesma losing it through her legs, but nobody around for the Gremlins to follow through into the net.
Come on, get here, turn around.
Jenny Reeder blocked again, and another block by the Angels, who are playing fine defense. Wendy kicking it, but goalie Ledesma. Passing it off as the Angels try hard to get on track, but they have not been dribbling that much to really penetrate lately. Now to the far sideline. A lot of jerseys around there. Coming out of it, Jenny Reeder for the Gremlins, kicking it, trying to feed it off.
Go, Wendy!
And now a tripping call is going to be made, I believe, against the Angels. And we're going to have a kick coming up.
Are your kids okay? They got smacked in the face twice.
Referee delaying play here, and he's going to mark it off. And he's going to place the ball right near the goal, and here we go. And he's telling the players what to do as they get themselves organized. George Marble is my name. Shakey's Pizza and Versatile Video would like to say welcome. And here's the kick. And it is off to the right. And a good break. A healthy break for the Angels. They trail 2-0. And could have well been 3 there on that kick by Wendy Trashing. She scored twice already, but missing as she kicked it off to the side of her foot. And Aaron Sobiak will toss it away for the Angels, as they will kick it and kick it away from that tough offense of the Gremlins. But kicking it back, and here we go again as the Gremlins keep it in their territory.
Get it, Elizabeth!
Pursuit made, and the Gremlins
Come on,
doing some nice kicking.
Play all by yourself. Get there!
And Jenny Reeder around the ball. Angels kicking it out of bounds. You see one of the players for the Gremlins
Take it. Jill,
focusing
get
hard
over
on her
there.
as she runs around.
Mari, watch the
That
ball.
is Karen, number
Bring
17.
it towards Mom.
And the corner kick by the Gremlins. No one there to receive it. Kicked back by the Angels, and it will go out of bounds. So the Gremlins will take over from the near sideline. Karen will throw in.
Substitution! Substitution!
As we get set, whistle blown, play resumed, throw in. And a substitution is being made, so play will be stopped for a moment.
Richard!
And coming in for the Gremlins will be Catherine Thomas,
Put Rebecca in for Mari.
as she will
Yeah.
take over at the goal area.
You're a defender, Rebecca.
So Catherine putting on the yellow sweater as she will goaltend for the rest of this soccer game for the Gremlins. Angels seeing the Gremlins take control again on the offense, dribbling it hard at Katie Ross. Katie along the near sideline, dribbling it around, trying to find an open player. There's not a lot of Angels around as their defense is
Come on,
holding
Elizabeth, get on.
the Gremlins in check. Jenny Reeder chasing it for the Gremlins. Jenny kicking it, finding Jill Hanneman. Jill looking for Wendy. Wendy chasing it, losing it, and the Angels are back in business. Jenny Reeder chasing it hard. The fullback's back for the Gremlins, kicking it back into the offensive territory for the Green Gremlins. But along the far sideline, out of bounds, around center circle area. And the Gremlins will throw it in. And she's looking for somebody, trying to find an open, and we will have a delay here for a moment, and we're back in action. Jill Hanneman around the ball, and also Winnie Trasher, and here come the Gremlins again, dribbling it around a little bit too hard, but she's getting it again. Now dribbling it and kicking it. Number 9 for the Gremlins. A whistle as an injury against the Angels, and consoling her, the player, Holly Pouvet, the head coach. And coming out of the game will be one of the Angel players. I do not know who it is, but
She's being carried off the field by, I think, her father, and I'm sure she'll be okay. Okay. And correction will be carried off by the assistant coach, and she will be put down there. Back to the action now. And the Angels kicking it towards
Come on, get
that
it!
center line, but not finding
Come
it.
on, Jacqueline Bigfoot!
Jenny Reeder along with Katie for the Gremlins. Katie dribbling it,
Come on, get on it!
looking around, and kicking it hard, but blocked by the Angels.
Get on it!
And here they come. A nice hard kick, and the Angels pursuing, but the Gremlins are there in time. Number 2, Adrian Ginsberg kicking it away, but the Angels blocking it, and now they got a chance to get some offense started. On the far sideline in the corner. A player falls down for the Angels. Gets up again, though. Gremlins defense. Ginsberg kicking it away. A nice feed in the Gremlins. And here they come, cross center circle. Defense, block, but momentum still their way. And here they go again. Number 4, Katie Ross. Katie dribbling it hard. And a kick. That is saved nicely by Leanne Ledesma. Leanne kicking it away. Going to the far corner, and it's going to roll out of bounds. We have a 2-0 soccer game. The Gremlins up. Here in the second half, we are halfway through it. Throwing it in for the Gremlins, number 17. And the throw-in made, received by Wendy Trashner. She has scored both goals in the soccer game. And we're going to have I believe, a corner kick coming up. Referee Paul Gelbazan's foot right on the ball, stopping play for a moment. And it will be made by the Gremlins. Kicked hard and a nice feed, but missed by the Gremlins.
Come on, Angels!
And the Angels have a chance, and here's a breakaway attempt. As the dribbling momentum can go, but she passes it off to nobody there, and that hurt for the Angels. What she should have done was continue to dribble it. But nonetheless, Angels still have a chance.
Over to Wendy. Thanks for listening.
Katie Ross, a cross pass right there was Wendy Trashner. Wendy dribbling it away. A hard shot is in, and a nice shot. And we'll take a look at that again. Wendy kicking it nicely over to the goal line, and right through the net. A hard slashing kick, good momentum, and we have a 3-0 soccer game with the Gremlins up. Well, the second half is going to start again as the Gremlins have scored their second goal in this second half of the soccer game. They lead 3-0. Wendy Trashner, correction on the pronunciation of that name, I apologize, scoring all the goals. Scoring that last one right through the center of the net. A hard slashing shot. We're back underway. The Angels taking control for the moment. And tangled up over there is Erin Sobek as she gets out of the goal, and now will be a forward. Whistle blown, out of bounds is the call, and we shall have the Angels throwing it in. Anybody wanting to buy a copy of this soccer game, just give us a ring, 693-1913, and talk to our managers about it. We'll be happy to supply you with one. Kicked away now by the Angels, but the Gremlins are on the move momentarily. Toward the far sideline, it's going to go and roll out of bounds. So the Angels have a new goalie in the soccer game. We have Beth Duffy taken over from Leanne Ledesma, who got injured on that last goal.
by Wendy Tashner. And as you see there, the Gremlins pursuing it back towards that goal area, and they've been there all morning. Andrea Ginsburg with it, losing it, and now the Angels trying to just kick it out of there as they are in danger of seeing more shots on goal made by the Gremlins. Kick away by the Angels and a nice feed, and here we go as the Angels try to penetrate, but again kicking it away with no one's in front of her, and now go out of bounds. So the Angels losing their chances as the forward for them, making the mistake of kicking it too hard in front of her and thus not dribbling it and trying to race against the other players in the open field. So the Gremlins will take over from the far sideline near center circle area. But the Angels now on the roll, and here's some dribbling coming up and some nice penetration, and that's what they've been needing in this soccer game throughout. But the goalie for the Gremlins, Catherine Thomas, wearing the yellow sweater, throwing it away. Budged up now, some players, the Gremlins, on top of it, a whistle blown, as we are now in Angel territory for one of the few times this morning. And you take a look over there at the sideline. Some of the players standing by and looking to see if they can possibly hold on and win this soccer game. We're back to the action as the Gremlins leading 3-0, and a corner kick made by the Angels, and it will go out of bounds. So the Angels missing on their opportunities, as one of the few times again they had a chance to penetrate and make some shots on goal, but a corner kick off the side of a player's foot, and it will now be kicked away by Sarah Nayab. And now a hard penetrating kick. The Angels recoup. Hard one. But the Gremlins trying to get back on the move. Defense holding for the Angels. But the Gremlins kicking it hard, and there they are. The players at the right places at the right time. And here they go again. Here come the Gremlins. And all by herself, exception of one player in front of her. Ginsburg kicking it, trying for that goal, but does not have control enough of it. Andrea getting it blocked, but staying on her feet, and she's trying hard to find a teammate. And behind her is Marin, number 17. Angels getting it away, clearing the ball, but is going over to the far sideline. An attempted block, and a nice one by Kathy Ross. And the Gremlins are getting it back, but she falls down, and now Janelle Harmon chasing it. Over there, Megan Bouchot. Battle continues. Angels losing it again. The Gremlins kicking it back into their own territory. Whistle blown. And that is the soccer game. The final score from Mesa Verde Field, we have the Gremlins defeating the Angels 3-0. We'll be back with a recap and the final summary totals in just one moment.
We are Shakey's Pizza and Versatile Video. We hope you're enjoying the show. What we want to know is, when is your next scheduled game? Because we'd like to be there to tape it. Hey, give us a call at 693-1913 or ask one of the managers. Thank you.
final score at Mesa Verde Field, the Gremlins defeating the Angels 3-0. And here's how the game went. In the first half, well, the Gremlins dominated on offense and got some good breaks as they had a penalty kick goal in the early going by Wendy Tashner. But the Angels kept the game close as their defense was outstanding. And the goalie, Aaron Sobiek, playing the best of all the goalies that the Angels put in there today, made some outstanding saves and kept the game competitive. In the second half, the complexion changed somewhat as the Angels' offense moved around a little better, but still not enough to really be much of a threat as the Gremlins, Wendy Tashner scored twice and some hard slashing shots as the passing and centering for the Gremlins was great as they moved the ball around when they wanted to and had a lot of shots on goal. On the other hand, for the Angels, their offense penetration was improved, but the forwards had a penchant for kicking the ball too far in front of them as the defense for the Gremlins was there to receive it and kick it away. So that was a key. As the final score again, the Gremlins beating the Angels 3-0 on 3 goals by Wendy Tashner. So the final score again, 3-0 at Mesa Verde Field. I'm George Wimble saying so long for now. This has been a Versatile Video production.